What's up, guys? So I have this Apple Watch Series 3 here, and this is the 42 millimeter GPS version. I did not get the cellular. I just think it's a waste of money to pay $10 a month. And also, I will always have my phone with me. I never leave it anywhere. So this Apple Watch Series 3 it has the W2 chip, which is 70% faster than a Series 1 and Series 2 Apple Watches. So this has also a dual core processor, which allows to process information like opening apps and streaming music to your AirPods. It's very fast. Let's just put it this way. There's no lag, so if you try to swipe, it will swipe when you swipe. So it won't. The display has no lag to it. It will always be on point, and it's the most accurate fitness tracker I've ever seen. Apple also stated this, but in my head at the keynote, I was just listening to it, and I'm like, how can you physically state that? You don't know what's around and stuff like that. But now I see where they're coming from. Yes, it might be 1 or 2 steps off, but it's super accurate. Like, I will count how many steps I walk, and it will add that many steps. And that's how accurate it is. And I tried jiggling my wrist as hard as possible, and it will not add any steps. So, if you have a Fitbit, any of you Fitbit users, that's also really good. I'm not trying to dim your light there. Fitbits, I've wanted a Fitbit until I discovered the Apple Watch. But Fitbits are very good. But one mistake that they make is that when you shake them, they add steps, which is kind of cheating because you can be boxing, right? Doing exercise at the gym, punching a punching bag. But then you'll add 10,000 steps in 1 second. That's something that Fitbit has not mastered. They did just come out with a Fitbit Ionic, which I have not seen nor used. So I don't know if they changed that. I need to look in more information on that. But anyway, I have the 42 millimeter. I switched out to the small medium band because I'm a kid, so I have smaller wrist, but also I have big wrist. So that's why I've got the 42 millimeter. It's bigger. I have the band that came attached to the Apple Watch right here. This is the medium large right here. And these are very, like I said, very, very easy to swap out. Very easy. I'll show you right now. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but okay, let me see if you can see this. There's that little button right there. See that button? All you need to do is just press, and hold that button, and just hold up. Okay, it's giving me a little problems. Press, hold. Why is this? And slide. Right there. It's out. Just slide. And also, just slide it right back in. That easy, guys. It's not hard at all. Also, very secure. No chance of it just falling off, especially if you have the sports band, which I'm wearing right now. The sports band, it's just like a regular watch, except it doesn't have like the lever that goes through the hole, just like another dot that will fit, that's like exactly the same size as the hole and just like stretches it and stuff. I have money. It's Christmas. Right now as I'm recording it, it's Christmas Day. So far, the money that I've gotten, I think I'm going to go buy another band, which is a Sport Loop, which is that Velcro band. They say it's really good for, especially if you're exercising. So, because these silicone bands, they can really make your hands sweaty, your wrist, because the tight and also the texture, leather can make you sweat a little bit. So they say the Sport Loop is very breathable for your wrist. So you would not have to worry about sweating and itchiness. It's Velcro, so you can fit it exactly the size. Exactly. So these you have like, what would that be, like a millimeter left of space, which still is exactly, but also you have this space right here, which you can still use as well. So right now, let's go through the OS, which is OS 4, I think. Yes, OS 4. OS 4 allows, it's a new Apple software. Like Apple does with any of their new phones as well. As you know, iOS 11 came out like a couple months ago when the iPhone 8 and iPhone X were released. So this is just a new software. No. But let me rephrase that for a second. This is not new software. It's faster software. Same software, pretty much, same layout of all your stuff, maybe some differences, but you have different types of speed and also little tricks and shortcuts in the Apple Watch as well. So what we're gonna do right now is go through the OS. So I'm gonna show you all the software, all the little tricks, shortcuts, and stuff like that. So let's get to it. Okay, guys. So this is my home page. As you can see, that dot right there notifies where I am. Like, not exactly, but like what state or like vicinity of the country that I'm at. Also, it shows the like, let's say you want to fast forward 3 hours from now, what the world would look like, or even minus an hour, 2 hours, what the world would look like, and things like that. Your digital crown right here, this is your power button. You would press your digital crown, press it in to get to your home. Scroll down to zoom out or to zoom in. You have all your apps. You have Instagram, you have your activity app. This app can show you your exercise, how much you've exercised during the day. Also, you may see these rings. That red ring is to indicate how much calories you burned. Each day you would want to complete a whole entire ring. So I burned 132 calories out of 1,000 calories, and that's not even close to my goal. I've exercised 22 minutes out of 30 minutes, and as you can see, the green is really a bit far out there. I've stood 8 hours out of 12 hours, and down here you can see my steps. So my total steps are 3,012. Total distance, 1.30 miles. Why is this? Let me just use the crown. Total distance was 1.30 miles. I've climbed 12 flights of stairs. And indoor was 11 miles or something like that. Over here, if you have friends that also have Apple Watches and you want to share your exercise with them, you can do that as well. Also, press the digital crown to go back to your home. Then press it again to go back to your apps. And you have your camera, which will just connect to your camera on your phone. And you have all these preloaded apps and things like that. Also, if you press this power button looking thing, it will take you to the apps that you've had open. So let's say you just want to close them out and things like that. Also, if you scroll all the way down, you can go back to all apps. Then, if you double click it, you can indicate Apple Pay. And if you hold it, you can do power off or SOS emergency. And here you have text messages. And through text messages, you have the way you would write, for instance, would be just, you have an option to scribble, which is just writing the letters and like things like that. And then you have voice memos. Okay, this is not. Hey, I guess. Boom, just like that. Okay. Yep, and that's how it is. And also, you can use your digital crown to scroll and things like that. Now, you can see that this is Ionx glass. It's a little reflective, like not a little, very reflective. Also, the back, you'll find all your information. It says Series 3 42mm aluminum case, Ionx glass, composite back, and some information. I have the medium band, like I said. So, and also, these watch faces, if you just 3D touch, you can swap them out. And also, you can also do that on the app, on the Apple Watch app. This watch face I do love, not love, but I really like it because it shows where the sun is at the position and time that you're witnessing right now. It shows where the sun's at, and also, just like the globe, you can fast forward or even rewind your day, and it just makes you feel like you're in the future. It's really cool. If you also 3D touch again, and you can also just find everything. And these are also customizable, so you can swap out anything. Also, here, let's try it on a different one. One more that's a little more customizable. Let's try this one. Okay. Here you can have Siri, stopwatch, line in motion, things like that. I don't know why it says trim. Okay. Also here, this is a utility one. If you want a little more classy, let's say you're a business worker, you can do it in a whole bunch of different ways. Style, or you can change the color of your watch sticks, date, things like that. I personally like this one. It gives me where the sun's at, where I'm at, and things like that. So, right now, I'm going to run through the app with you guys at where I'm at and things like that.